Who is excited to be here today? Today's going to be an amazing session. You are going to learn how to land six-figure job offers in as little as 60 days or less. This is not a joke. I've been doing this for many, many, many years. So you really are in the right place today if you are serious about landing those six-figure job offers. If you're serious, it's not even just about six-figure. If you're serious about making more money in your career, you want to double or even triple your salaries. So you are in the right place today. And I want to kick off today's webinar by first saying thank you so much for being here, sharing your great energy with me and me sharing my energy with you. Thank you so much for dedicating your Saturday to your career, to yourself, to be here. This is the most amazing gift you can give to yourself today. So welcome to the webinar. So does this sound like you? Okay, let me know in the comment section if this sounds like you. You have tweaked your resume multiple times, but you are still getting rejected and you're still getting those rejections by employers. Let me know in the comment section if this sounds like you. Hearing the dreaded word, we have selected another candidate that is more suitable for what we are looking for from employers. Words tremble out of your mouth as you desperately try to convince the hiring manager that they should hire you. Does that sound like you? Lower your salary expectations when HR asks you, what's your salary? When in the interview you ask, what's your salary expectation? You lower your salary expectations just out of fear that if you say the amount you want, then you may get overlooked. So you lower your salary expectation just to land interviews. Let me know if that's you in the comment, if this sounds like you. You know that you deserve more money for your skills and talents, but you don't know how to position and market yourself so that you become that top talent that lands job offers, like high-paying salary jobs. The more action you take in your job search, the more confused you feel. You just want someone to tell you what to do so that you can quickly speed up your results and land those high-paying salary jobs. Does this sound like you? Let me know in the comments in the chat section if this sounds like you, because if it does, you are in the right place. This webinar is for you. If any of these points that I just went over sounds like you, you are here in the right place. Now, let's get right to it. Do you want to make more money in your career? Let me know in the chat section right now. If you want to make more money in your career, do you want to land six-figure career? Do you want to have a six-figure career? Everybody's saying yes, definitely, yes, right? So now I have another question. Who is ready to really make this happen for themselves? Who is ready to really make this happen? You showed up today, but I have a billion-dollar question. Who is ready to really make this a reality? It's one thing to be in a webinar, another is to actually make it into a reality. Who really wants this right now in as little as 60 days or less? I've seen people saying, I'm ready, I'm ready. Those that are truly ready to make this a reality and you want to do this in 60 days or less, then I invite you into upgrading to the VIP access, which will give you blueprint and a workbook and a step-by-step. I'm going to conduct a strategy session at the end of this webinar for anyone that is dead on serious to make this happen. Okay, that's a strategy session. That's an upgrade available. So if you are dead on serious about making this happen, I have dropped the link. Get that pass now so you are equipped with exactly step-by-step plan. I'm going to walk you through what to do in the strategy session after which is we're going to have it right after this webinar. So grab those passes now. So everybody is saying that they want to land six-figure jobs, but I know many of you might be feeling this way, right? When we think of landing high-paying salary jobs, we also then have fears kick in. We start to have doubts that it's not possible for us, right? You have fears that you were never going to make, or you're not going to be the one that's picked for those high-paying salary jobs. You're always going to struggle and you're always going to be making less money in your career. Let me know if that sounds like you. Doubt that it can happen to you, that others are lucky and you're not the lucky one. You have low confidence when it comes to landing those high-paying salary jobs. Because things never work out for you. You feel like things never work out for you. And I want to tell you, so did I. Maybe some of you feel that you need to go get another degree or credentials. And this happens, right? When we want to make more money in career, then doubts and fears start to kick in. And then we're also like thinking that maybe, when we get rejected from those high-paying salary jobs, then we start to think that maybe we're lacking something, right? But I'm telling you, you are not lacking anything. I felt the exact same way. And that's why I put this framework together that has, went from making $30 an hour to $50 to now $500 an hour. And my clients have doubled and tripled their salaries in matter of like 28 days, 20 days, 35 days, less than 60 days. So I'm going to show you what to do. So good news, you are in the right webinar, because I'm going to show you how you can leverage your existing experience, your existing skill, and the credentials you have without getting any more certifications or any more degrees in landing a high-paying salary job or six-figure salary job. Okay, so before we begin, I invite you to close your eyes. We're gonna clear out the energy, because what I just covered is like, fears and doubts, and believing that maybe you're not the lucky one, you're not the one that's gonna make that money. So I am going to do a little bit of a 5-minute meditation to really clear that energy. So I invite you now to close your eyes, and we're going to work on clearing that energy so we get the most out of today's webinar. Play some music in the background to really help this. So close your eyes. So close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath. And exhale all out. Take another deep breath in. Hold that breath. And then exhale it out. Take another deep breath in. As you're taking this deep breath in, you're inviting in fresh, new energy. And as you exhale out, release all tension, stress, anxiety, fears, and doubts. Take another deep breath in, inviting fresh, new energy of abundance, prosperity. And as you exhale out, exhale all stress, tension, worries, doubts, fears. We release them all for good now. You deserve to make more money in your career. You deserve to land six-figure salary jobs. Money is just flowing to now. Employers want you now. They want to hire you. They're seeking you. They're reaching out to you. Believe that. Feel that energy. It's happening this very moment. Open your hands and palms and just receive this energy now. Let the universe shower you with miracles and magic this very moment. Okay, so hope that helped. Let me know in the chat section if this little meditation really helped you. Do you feel more relaxed? Has anybody's energy cleared out? Let me know in the comment in the chat section. So you can just, this little exercise, this breath exercise, the breath work I just hoped you do, you can always do this anytime you feel stressed, anxiety, really to clear your energy, because you need to, when we want to accomplish something, we have to come from a really stress-free, relaxed place, feel super relaxed and great. That's what the goal is. So now you're open and receptive to receive the training that I'm going to do. Okay, so here's why you can trust me and what I'm going to teach you today. I'm an HR expert for 15 plus years, and I have 15 plus years of experience in HR and hiring. I've been a career coach as long as I've been in HR as well, so 15 plus years of experience. I'm an expert in building six-figure careers. I have helped thousands of career professionals. In the last 5 years, I probably have helped over thousands of people make more money in their career. I have over 55,000 followers on LinkedIn. I'm a thought leader. I'm a trusted thought leader, and hence I've been featured on multiple times on the Globe and Mail, Wall Street Journal. I ran a radio segment on Voice of America. I've been a guest speaker at various podcasts as well as conferences. I've won awards. I was awarded the Most Admired Global Indians in 2021, and I've been nominated for Women of Influence and a couple of other awards. So trust me, you are in good hands today. This is why you can trust me. And here's where my biggest shift happened. It's why I launched my career coaching business, my coaching program, my business, GKM coaching. My dad died in 2018. And that's when I really started to soul search and really I started asking deep questions, what my legacy, what do I want to do in my life? I don't just want to work, I want to make a big impact. So I started questioning. And it became really super clear to me, because working in nature, I've seen so many things, that what I want to do is I want to help career professionals land jobs, their dream jobs, not just any job, their dream jobs. I also want to help them make more money in their career and give them the confidence they need, build that confidence so they can go into those interviews, show up confident, and command employers to pay them what their true worth is. And that's what I really started to do. And this is how my whole coaching business and these webinars all started to happen in 2019. I started to do, I was doing some free training on LinkedIn and not LinkedIn, Instagram Live, but webinars I really started to do in 2019. I'm on a mission to get every career professional in their dream jobs, but I want them to be not just in any role. I want them to be in a role, in a career that truly fulfills them from inside out. You are in your purpose. Purpose-driven careers are really what will makes us whole and complete. And also I'm on a mission to my vision is to help millions of career professionals build six-figure careers. Just imagine the impact of millions of people in career professionals making six figures salary. I'm an expert in positioning, messaging, marketing, and branding career professionals. I help career professionals grow their careers and build six-figure careers by clarifying their positioning and branding themselves as the go-to talent in their field and domain. So how to get the best out of this masterclass, this webinar today: close all distractions, close them all, put them on do not disturb. I put my phone on do not disturb as well. So go ahead and do that. Put do not disturb on, okay? Be present, really be present here today. This is, you showed up today, but let's be present now. So close all windows, close all distractions, as well as listen and take notes. And if you truly want to kick it up a notch and really implement and start executing, then I invite you into a private VIP session that's going to happen right after this. It's going to be a roundtable with me, a strategy session at the end of the webinar, where I'm going to answer all your questions. You will get a step-by-step blueprint to identifying your zone of genius and positioning yourself as the go-to talent to really land those six-figure job offers. You will jumpstart on landing six-figure job offers with the VIP access, this VIP pass, to my framework on what's in it for the hiring manager, this framework is going to help you speed up and land interviews 10 times faster. You will receive additional workbook to get you started, as well as the 10-minute meditation for manifesting your dream job, six-figure, and abundance and prosperity and everything. So I just showed you a little glimpse of the meditation, but in the VIP session, we are going to be actually doing it for 10 minutes or whatever I'm guided to do. So if you haven't already, I invite you to upgrade to the VIP pass if you are ready to make this into a reality. Okay. Okay, so by the end of today's masterclass, here's what you will know: the 3 mistakes you are making when looking for six-figure salary job opportunities and how to avoid them, how to position yourself for the role you want on your resume so that you land interviews fast, how to calculate and put a dollar value on your expertise and double to even triple your base salary within 60 days or less, how to command employers to pay you exactly what you want every single time, how to access the hidden job market where 80% of all available jobs exist right this very minute that you're missing out on and leaving money on the table, how to make sure your resume lands in front of HR and recruiters that gets them to instantly call you for an interview, how to optimize your LinkedIn profile so that it becomes a job lead magnet where recruiters and hiring managers are approaching you directly for job opportunities. 90% of recruiters use LinkedIn to find top talent. 90%. You don't have to go apply to jobs. I'm going to show you what to do. Okay, so when looking for, I have a question for everybody. When looking for your next job opportunity, where do you look? Especially if you want to make more money and you want to land those high-paying salary jobs, where do you look? Tell me in the chat. Yes, so when everybody starts to look for job opportunities, here's what everybody's everyone starts to do, right? We're looking on LinkedIn, we're looking on Indeed, we're looking on job boards. How many of you are sending connection requests to HR or recruiters on LinkedIn? How many of you are messaging HR and recruiters for job opportunities on LinkedIn, but never hear back from them? You got ghosted. How many people are getting ghosted from HR or recruiters? Let me know if you're getting ghosted, right? Ghost. So I know that that's the answer you're typing for. How many people are getting ghosted? How many of you are reaching out to employees that work at a company that you're interested in working for and asking for referrals? Yeah, right. So this is all the things we do when we're looking for job opportunities. But here's the thing. That's the mistake. That's the number one mistake you're making. That's the number one mistake you are making when it comes to landing six-figure job offers or high-paying salary jobs. Right? Because that's exactly what we do. We go on Indeed, LinkedIn, we're messaging HR, we're messaging recruiters, but that is not going to work, right? You know this. How is that working out for you? Did it land you those high-paying salary jobs? Let me know in the comment section if it actually helped you land. Yeah, right. It doesn't work. Help me land a job, but not a high-paying salary job. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. No, got tired. Yeah. So here's the thing, right? When we're looking solely on job boards and Indeed on LinkedIn, we're missing out on 80% of all other available jobs. You're missing out on 80% of the job market, which is called the AKA hidden job market, which I call non-visible job market. When you're applying to jobs on Indeed and job boards, you are only tapping into 20% of the job market. 20%. So job postings and job boards only make up about 20% of all available jobs. Think about that for a minute. How many actually knew that job boards only make up about 20% of all available jobs? Yes, this is proven research. Proven research that job postings and job boards only actually make up about 20% of all available jobs. 80% of all available jobs are in the hidden job market, aka hidden job market. It's really not hidden, but I call it the non-visible jobs. These are jobs that are available at this very moment, and they get filled, hence why there was not a need to post it. Right? Yes, some people are not aware of it. Some are not even aware about this. And this is why you are struggling over and over and over. And here's the other thing. High-paying salary jobs, six-figure jobs are not going to be easily posted. High-paying salary jobs really never make it to job postings. They're always in the non-visible job market, aka hidden job market. Hidden. Okay. Oops. So when you're applying to jobs online, so are hundreds and hundreds and thousands of other individuals who are applying to the same job as you. So you're not the only one. So what's happening is when you're applying to jobs online, here's what's happening. Your resume is sitting in the pool of resumes in the applicant tracking system. Almost 95% of companies to even 99% of companies are using a system called applicant tracking system, which is actually screening incoming resumes. which is actually designed to screen out resumes because they make HR and recruiters' life easy, right? Now, here's stats. Research shows that when you apply to jobs online, you only have 8.3% chance of landing a job interview from a single job posting. Research shows that 91% chance of not landing an interview. You have 91% chance of not landing an interview when you are applying to jobs online. Why? Because hundreds and thousands of applicants are applying to that one single job posting, right? Hundreds and thousands of resumes are being received for a single job posting. Companies can't interview every single person. They can't interview every single resume that's coming in, right? HR and recruiters can't screen every single resume that's coming in. So hence why companies implemented applicant tracking systems, which again is designed to screen out resumes. It's designed to take the resumes and filter them and so on, right? So it's actually, the system is against you already. So now you know what you are doing wrong and why you are not landing job interviews. It's all in these numbers. Now, imagine this. Imagine being the one that is sought after. Companies want you, hiring managers want you, right? Being the one that hiring managers want. Companies are chasing you. Fortune 500,000, Fortune 5,000, 5,000 companies are chasing you. Imagine that. And guess what? Willing to pay you top dollars just to hire you. Who wants that? And guess what? Don't get discouraged by the numbers that I just showed you, that you are failing 91% of the time for interviews, because you will see today through my client success stories, you can learn how to land high-paying salary jobs, six-figure job offers, and land six-figure job offers in as little as 60 days or less. So meet my client A. She nearly tripled her salary in 35 days by using my career niching strategy. She was in a job that was paying her $52,000. And she only had 5 years experience. Using my career niching strategy, she landed 128,000 base salary. We're not even talking about the total compensation package. We're just talking about the base salary, all within 35 days. Meet client B. He was a newcomer to Canada who kept getting rejected because no Canadian experience. So he had no choice but to go take up a survivor job. He used my career niching strategy and he landed multiple job offers and successfully negotiated $230,000 in base salary in a matter of days. And today I'm going to tell you what that strategy, my career niching strategy is. These are real people, real results, real people, just like you. They're not the lucky ones. They're not something special. They're just like you. Every single one of you. They're just like you. But they learned a proven strategy, my career niching strategy, that helped them achieve this in a matter of days. So I want you to know that it's not your fault. Now you know why you are not landing a job, but it's not your fault. And when you learn how to nail the resume and get in front of the right decision makers, you too will land multiple job offers and high-paying salary jobs. Because the reason it's not your fault is because we've never been taught how to position ourselves how to sell ourselves, how to articulate our worth, the value we're bringing to the table, right? How to sell. Instead, we've been told to chase employers for job opportunities, right? Apply to jobs online, send out your resumes, go ask for information or interviews, ask for referrals. But as we have discovered today, that is not working. That is not working. So, do you want to double or even triple your salary? Who here today wants to make more money? You want to land those six-figure jobs. You want to build a successful career. Now that know that there are companies out there that are willing to pay top dollars just to hire the right talent, the go-to talent. Great. So everybody's saying, yes, I want this. I want this. So let's talk about this, how we get paid. So typically speaking, many are not even aware of how much they truly are worth and how much they can get paid. So my question to you is, do you know how much you are worth in terms of dollar value? Be honest. Be honest. And really ask yourself, do you actually truly know? Or you're letting other people dictate to you what you should be. Many don't even know how to calculate the dollar value, like their own dollar value, right? I was one of those people when I was a career professional too. Okay, so I don't want you to feel that, you're not alone. I was one of those people too. Yes, I'm being underpaid for what I'm doing and bringing it to the table. Yes, right? And I was one of those, I was getting underpaid until I really learned how to career niche and make more money, which helped me make more money. And working in HR, I can tell you, I've seen firsthand how many people get underpaid. And the other reason a lot of people are getting underpaid is because we think we rely on the market rates, the going market rate, but market rate is not a true estimate of what your worth is, your individual worth. Market rate is just a general guideline, okay? So the first step is, if we want to make more money in our careers, if we want to land high-paying salary jobs, if you want to land 6 job figures, and we want to make more money, then we have to, first thing we have to do before we even begin our job searches, we have to put a dollar value. Now, 3 things you have to do. You have to put a dollar value in your brain. You have to put, now your brain is your superpower. This is what makes you unique. And guess what? Companies are profiting from it every single day from you, from your brain. Your zone of genius is worth something. Companies are actually making so much money. They're not making from you, not because you have X credential or you have this experience and you have this skill. No, they're making money from you, from your genius, your zone of genius. All of us are genius in something. And every single day, companies are profiting from that when you are working for them. But how many of us actually don't even know what that genius of us, our genius is? Because we're so busy just working and working and working and working and working that we've never actually taken a step back and asked, what am I genius in? Your genius isn't that you have, those fancy degrees or MBAs or this certification, that skill. That is not your zone of genius. Today I have a question for you. Can you sit there and really tell me you actually know what your zone of genius is that companies are benefiting from, are making money from you over and over and over? Say yes if you do know, and say no if you don't know. And let me clarify what I mean by zone of genius. Your zone of genius isn't that you're a problem solver or you're detail oriented or you're innovator or you're creative. That is not your zone of genius. Your zone of genius, again, isn't the experience, the credentials, the skills. You're a problem solver, you are detail oriented, you're creative. That is not your zone of genius. So now let me ask the same question again. Do you know what your genius in? This is something companies are profiting. Every single employer you've ever worked for has profited from this. They have benefited from this, except for you, because you don't know what it is. Be honest. Do you truly know what your zone of genius is? So everyone that's saying no, how many people would love to identify what your zone of genius is? Because if you don't know what your zone of genius is, how can we put a dollar value, right? So if you would love to identify what your zone of genius is, I invite you to upgrade to the strategy session I'm going to conduct after this webinar, where I'm going to give you the framework. I'm going to teach you how to identify your zone of genius. So there's a link and upgrade to the strategy session. Now, the next point is your talent. Your talent, again, is in your credentials, your experience, and the skills you have. Talent, definition of talent is your gift, your natural ability to do something. This is your natural capability. This is something you're born with. We are all born with talents, gifts. And as we are getting more experience, as we live our lives, as the days go by, that gifts is growing and growing and growing. And some new gifts are also being emerged, right? Like my new gift is I can do meditations and I can lead meditations and I can lead healing sessions. I just started to do that this year. And I unlocked a hidden gift that I always kind of had in me, but I guess I was too scared to explore, right? So we all have gifts that we're born with, and some of them get unlocked and in particular stages of our lives. Those gifts, companies are benefiting as well because you bring those gifts with you. They don't just disappear or you put a pause on them because you're working. No, you bring all of you in your jobs, and companies benefit from that by making monies and profits, right? So that's why it's so important that we put a dollar value on us, on our brain, on our zone of genius, on our talents. Our brains are our superpowers. That's what makes us unique. The zone of genius, the genius in us, is what differentiates us from other people. Our talents, our gifts are unique to us. That's what differentiates you from everybody else. But we really need to know what it is, identify it, put it down, identify it, and then we need to capitalize on it. Companies shouldn't be only one benefiting from you. You should be capitalizing and benefiting from yourself as well. Now, so how do we calculate a dollar value? Now, typically people rely on pay scales or salary calculators or salary guides. These are tools you can use to help you kind of identify a little bit. But remember, this is like salary guides and pay scales are just giving you a general guideline, like a market rate, right? It's just generalized. But that is not how you calculate your true worth, you as an individual, right? So I just covered your brain, your zone of genius, your capabilities, your gifts, your talent is worth something. beyond your experience and credentials. So pay scales and salary guides are only calculating the market rate based on experience level, like years of experience, what credentials you have, like degrees and certifications and skills. So that is like truly like a small piece of the pie. The big piece of the pie where we need to capitalize on is your brain, your talents, your gifts, your capabilities, and your zone of genius. So if you are solely relying on market rate, I'm going to tell you this is how you are surefire way of making less money. You're actually getting underpaid. This is one of the reasons you are underpaid is because you are only using half of the equation, right? Pay scales and salary guides, they're just half of the equation. How many actually knew this? So the misconception many have and fall in this trap is that they believe that the years of experience, their degrees and certifications is the only, and the skills the only way to put a dollar value. It's not true. Your talent, your brain, your zone of genius equals company profits. Companies are in the business to make money and profits, right? Companies are making money and profits from your talents and your brain and your zone of genius. So bottom line of every company out there is to make money and profits, but they can't do that alone. They need talent. They need talent to help them make money and profits, right? Every company out there started like a one man or two man, two woman, right? And then they start to, as the business started to grow, they started hiring. That's why businesses hire, is because they need to continue to make money and profits. So, and they can't do that alone. They need talented individuals to come work for them, to scale up their business, to continue to grow, to generate money and generate profits. So money and profits, companies are benefiting from talent, from you. But are you benefiting from you? Are you benefiting from your talent, your brain, and your zone of genius? How many times have you felt you were overqualified and felt the need to dumb down your resume? Like take off your MBA, take off some credentials just so you can land an interview. Let me know in the comment section if you've done that. Because sometimes fear kicks in that I might be overlooked because, I have an MBA. I know so many people that have done that, where they remove their credentials just so they can land an interview. I did that. See, we have few people are saying, yes, I've done that. Or dumb down their resume or dumb down their experience just so they can land interviews. Right? Rather, you are underqualified or overqualified. The most important piece to landing six-figure jobs or high-paying salary job is what you can do and deliver for the company. That's your zone of genius, your brains, your talent, your expertise. Your talent, your brain, your zone of genius, and your experience can deliver to the company. Your talent, your brain, your experience, you are delivering to the company. Every single one of you has a unique gift. You are gifted, talented, unique person. But you need to leverage that to land high-paying salary jobs, six-figure job offers, and never take a penny less. And that's what my clients are doing. Again, these are real people just like you. Not extraordinary, nothing. They're just normal career professionals just like you. When my clients took charge of their true worth, they started putting dollar value. By using my career niching strategy, they landed job offers that paid them more money. Some of them double to triple their salaries. These are real people, just like you. So if it's possible for you, 100% it's possible for you. You can be any one of these people too. You can be them too. So when my clients worked with me, they learned that their gifts and their talents are truly worth something. And they leverage that. They identify the zone of genius through my career niching process. They then were able to identify their true worth and put a dollar value on them through my career niching process. And when they identified this, they never took a penny less. Instead, they commanded employers what to pay them, right? So if you take a look, like my clients have negotiated successfully and landed job offers of 135K. One of my clients landed a six-figure job at Amazon. One of my clients got promoted to a VIP role. She was a project manager and got promoted to VP role. And she turned down 2 other offers. She was getting, companies reaching out to her over and over. And my other client, just in a matter of 35 days. And this is what I'm teaching in my coaching programs, in my coaching program, Go to Talent, that has helped hundreds of career professionals just like you double to triple their salaries. And so can you. So can you. Again, real people just like you. The difference is that they use my career niching strategy and my career niching process that truly helped them land competing job offers, 6-figure salaries in a matter of days. The power of knowing your value, your worth, right? And they're working for companies that they truly love. The companies value them, they value their expertise. They're in jobs that they feel happy, they're fulfilled, and they wake up every morning excited to go to work. And that, our jobs, our careers our jobs make up a huge part of our life. Our careers are a huge part of our lives. We're spending 40 plus hours at work with other people. So it needs to matter. It needs to make us happy. It needs to fulfill us, because if we're miserable in our work, we're going to bring that in our personal lives as well. It impacts our personal life. So let's follow the numbers now. Now you understand that just applying to jobs postings alone is not going to get you results, right? You are wasting your time unless you are the lucky 83% that lands the job interviews. Now, letting the company decide how much to pay you is actually a surefire way to get underpaid. Companies' budgets don't decide how much you make, you do. You decide how much you make. Lastly, not having a job search strategy. Number 3 is not having a job search strategy that goes beyond just applying to job postings. This is the reason you are not landing high-paying salary jobs. You don't have a strategy that simply goes beyond applying to job postings and reaching out to HR and recruiters. Let me know if you actually have a strategy, right? When we let companies decide what to pay us, here's what's going to happen. Here what happens when you let employers decide what to pay you. This post this year went viral on all social media. But nothing she wrote was a lie. It's actual harsh truth. Yeah, it went viral and she got a lot of backlash. But the thing is, what she's saying is the truth. It's the harsh reality. You don't actually even know what the company's true budget is. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was speaking with a career professional, an individual who actually found out that company's budget was much higher than what they told her. So she took this job, she went to an interview, they asked her what her salary expectation is. She said, whatever your budget is, what's your budget? They said up to $50 an hour. She said, I'm good with $50. She was the right candidate. They hired her and she accepted the job at $50 an hour. 4 months later into the role, she found out that the budget was actually $65 an hour. She felt cheated. She felt like the company cheated her, but the company didn't cheat her. Listen, company are a business, right? So if they can save money, why wouldn't they? You would too. How many people here bargain? How many people will shop on sales because you feel like you're saving $10 or $20 or $30, right? How many people have bargained or asked for discounts? Let's be real now, guys. There's no shame in the game. Have you done this? Every time, right? So companies are doing the same thing. So when you leave money in their hands and you say, you pay me what you want, this is what's going to happen to you. And that lady, that career professional that happened to her, she was pissed. She wanted to get $65 and she reached out to me and I said, like, sure, I can help you. And we have to come up with a strategy. But I want you to learn something from this is that it's you let the company decide what to pay you. So if you now go say, hey, I just found out that your budget was $65, pay me $65, they're not going to pay you $65 because you accepted a job offer at $50. That's not the company's fault. When you let companies decide what to pay you, you will make less money every single time. And it's not the company's fault and it's not company's job to tell you what you are worth. It's your job to figure out what you're worth and put a dollar value and command it and be confident in it. Okay. And that's what I'm going to be teaching in the VIP today. So if you haven't already, this is your last chance to upgrade to the VIP. Because trust me, you don't want to make less money. So now this is where we get to the heart of the strategy, right? Now, how many of you guys actually have a strategy? Tell me, what is your game plan? What's your strategy to landing high-paying salary jobs? What is your strategy? Okay. So we touched on this. If your job search strategy is just having a resume, applying to jobs, go get more certifications. Okay, I'm going to take a pause here because someone wrote, that's not a strategy. That is actually the worst strategy. If your strategy is to go get certifications to land high-paying salary jobs, I'm going to tell you straight up from my 15 years of HR expertise and from my career coaching experience, that's still not going to land you more money. I know people with highly educated people with so many credentials and they still can't make six figures because it's not in. So that's the number one, another mistake you're making, right? People are making the following mistakes, which are highlighted in the beginning of the program in the webinar was people think that they, applying to multiple jobs, applying to hundreds and hundreds of jobs is going to help them land job interviews. If they want to make more money or if they're not landing interviews, the problem is that they don't have they need to go upgrade. No, don't become a certification junkie. Do not invest another penny in getting another certification. Companies actually pay for professional development. You should not be paying out of pocket. You should actually land a job and get the company to pay for your professional development. That's a pro tip for an HR expert right here. Okay, so if your job search strategy is to have resumes and just apply to jobs online, using LinkedIn to send out connection requests, HR and recruiters, and messaging HR and recruiters to landing job opportunities on LinkedIn, you think you have to go get more certification, I'm going to tell you it's not going to work. And you've already done that. But the good news is, now you know what to stop doing. And stop this very minute. Do not do what you've been doing because it doesn't work. So stop doing it and learn the right strategy to landing high-paying salary jobs, six-figure job offers. So step 3 is job search strategy. To be successful in your job search, you have to have a game plan. You have to have a strategy. My proven strategy, my career niching strategy has helped people double to triple their salaries in days. We're talking about 20 days, 28 days, 35 days, 40 days, all under 16 days. What should your job search strategy be is I'm going to show you how to tap into the hidden job market where 80% of 80% of all available jobs are, that most people don't even know exist and leaving money on the table. Number two, we're going to get your resume in front of those decision makers so you land interviews. Number three, we're going to convert your LinkedIn profile into job lead magnet so you are being directly approached by recruiters and hiring managers straight on LinkedIn in your DMs, right? Become an interview closer who converts interviews into job offers that you actually want. The key in the interview is to convert them into offers. You have to be an interview closer. This is the other piece where a lot of people are failing is they don't know how to convert those interviews into job offers. So my career niching strategy has 5 phases. So my career niching process that I'm going to walk you through has 5 phases. Number 1 is we need to define your zone of genius. Okay. So that you need to identify and define what that is. Number 2 is we need to brand you as the go-to talent on your resume, on your LinkedIn profile, on those cover letters, so that you come across as the expert, right? And we got to brand you for the dollar value, right? The premium salary. Your net worth is who knows you. Okay. You know, people say like your net worth is your connections or your network. That's BS because it's all about who knows you. If you want to earn more money in your career, then it's important to create a brand for you so people are aware of you. And that's where brand go-to talent's all about, right? Just like I do every single day on LinkedIn. I am seen as the go-to expert, a go-to for something, right? Your net worth is who knows you. Amongst that, hundreds and thousands of people who are applying to the same job as you, right? So we got to build a brand. Number 3 step is master the job market. So you are going to have, so in this process, you need to have a proven methodology to successfully navigate the different components of the job market so that you land interviews and you speed up your result 10 times, right? You're speeding up that process 10 times. So I explained to you, there's 2 different job markets. There are 2 different components that make up a job market. The visible job market, which is only 20%, and the hidden job market, which is 80%, right? Number 4 is converting those interviews into competing job offers. I have a 5-pillar framework for converting interviews into job offers. So you land competing job offers and you land high paying salary jobs offer. Step 5 is 10 times your negotiating power with competing job offers. So in this phase, the last step is you want to be in the position of choice by having competing job offers, right? When we're in that competing job offer energy, having those multiple job offers, you're going to negotiate harder. You're going to fight. You're going to be more confident. Imagine having choices. Imagine having multiple job offers. How many people would love to have multiple job offers? When you have multiple job offers on the table, you now in a position of choice. You have a choice. Go to talent negotiating secrets to framework to negotiating a higher base salary and total composition package. Okay. Now, how many people actually know how to do all these steps, all these 5 phases? Defining your zone of genius, branding yourself as the go-to talent, mastering the job market so you land interviews, converting the interviews into competing job offers, and 10 times negotiating the power with completing job offers. How many of you know how to do this? This is a strategy framework. Do you know how to do this? None of the 5. So it's important that we know how to define our zone of genius, right? It is important that we brand ourselves as the go-to talent. It's important to master the job market. It's important to convert those interviews into job offers. And then it's important to negotiate those job offers, right? Okay. So for those of you who think you know how to do any of these steps, you're thinking you already know how to do this. I'm going to be very blunt and say you don't. Because if you did know how to do any of these 5 steps, my 5 steps to career niching, you already be landing interviews. If we truly want to make more money in our careers and we want to build 6-figure careers, then we have to career niche. Richness is a niching. We can't be positioning ourselves as someone who could do everything and saying we're a jack of all trades. It's proven research that experts make more money than jack of all trades. Let's take example at a hospital, right? A general surgeon knows how to do all the surgeries. And then we have experts and specialties like brain surgeon, neurosurgeon, kidney specialist, heart surgeon. If you were somebody who had a heart condition, would you want a general surgeon to operate on you or a heart surgeon? I'm pretty sure if it was me, I would want the heart surgeon, not the general surgeon to operate on me. But who makes more money? The general surgeon who knows how to do all the surgeries, or someone who specializes in one particular body part, like the heart or the brain? The specialist, the expert in neurosurgeon makes more money than the journalist, than the general surgeon. The heart surgeon makes more money than the general surgeon. So same thing you have to do. You got to stop positioning yourself as someone who can do everything. That's not how you're going to make more money. Okay. So those of you thinking that you know how to do any of the 5 phases in career niching, I'm going to show you. I'm being very blunt. I'm going to be very blunt and say you don't. And I'm going to prove it to you. So I want everyone to open the LinkedIn profiles. I want you to open your LinkedIn profile now, and I want you to go to your dashboard. Which is private to you. So actually it's not called dashboard anymore, it's called analytics. I want you to go to your LinkedIn profile, open it, and go to your page, your actual profile. Go to the box called analytics, which is private to you only. And I want you to go to the right side that says, look at the right, and it says search appearance. What is that number for you? Drop it in the chat. What is your search appearance number? Now look at the second number on the left. Who's viewed your profile? What is that number? Now, here's the $1 million question. How many people reach out to you for job opportunities? Have messaged you on LinkedIn? On everyday basis or weekly basis. So let me show you my numbers. So someone had a question earlier about accessing the hidden job market. Your LinkedIn profile is one of the tool to accessing the hidden job market, which you are losing out on because you're not being found by the search appearance, right? So here's my LinkedIn profile. This is legitimately my profile. So here are my numbers. I have 1,793 search appearance number. This changes up and down. So if you click on that number, it will show you so it's not in real time. It will show you the keywords you were found for. Keywords and the companies, right? So that's number one. Number two is how many people have viewed your profile, right? You have to show up in the searches for someone to find you. You have to be like my search appearance always working for me. My inbox is always full, right? Every single day, people are reaching out to me. And then people need to, when people viewed your profile, you can appear in searches. And if people didn't view your profile, then you lost out, right? You can appear in searches and people can view your profile. But if you're not landing opportunities straight in your DM, then your LinkedIn profile is not set up to be a job lead magnet. Your LinkedIn profile should be working for you in your sleep every minute, every second of the day. It's one of the best ways to actually access the hidden job market. You are sitting on this tool. You are on LinkedIn, but you don't even know how to use it. You don't know how to use it. You're not correctly using it. Because if you were, you'll be landing job opportunities straight into your LinkedIn, right? Every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Every single day, just like my clients. My clients are being coached on LinkedIn. Recruiters are reaching out to them. You don't have to apply to jobs at all. Applying to jobs online is so much work. It's so much work to be the 8.3%. But I teach people a strategy how to be the 8.3%. But just imagine not having to apply and then companies are all reaching out to you, right? Who would want that? Wouldn't you want companies reaching out to you? So my clients are using my career niching strategy. My clients are actually using my LinkedIn strategy on how to build your LinkedIn profile to be a job lead magnet. And they are landing opportunities straight into the DMs. They don't have to go apply to jobs anymore. Imagine landing interviews straight into your DMs. Imagine hiring managers reaching out to you straight on LinkedIn, reaching out to you, recruiters are reaching out to you. This is how my clients are landing job opportunities and doubling and tripling their salaries, accessing the hidden job market. So let's tap now. Let's do a recap. Follow the numbers. Okay? Follow. We want to follow the numbers. Number one, now you understand applying to job postings like Indeed and LinkedIn. You 91% chance of the time, 91% of the time, you're not going to land interviews. Letting the company decide how much to pay you is a surefire way to get underpaid. for your talents and your brains and your zone of genius. Number 3, not having a job search strategy that goes beyond applying to job postings is surefire way of not landing high-paying salary jobs. Number 4, you're not closing those interviews to land 6-figure salary jobs. To land high-paying salary job offers, 6-figure job offers, we have to plant the seed throughout the entire process, from our resumes to our LinkedIn profiles. And when we're in those interviews, we have to plant that seed that you are a 6-figure candidate. You have to plant that seed that you are the only talent that they need to hire, no other one. As you are talking, they can calculate. So when you're communicating in those interviews, they should be able to calculate how much money they will make from you. And it's right away prompts them. When they can see money and how they're going to profit from you, right away, they're going to give you job offers. It's going to prompt them to hire you on the spot sometimes. You're not structuring your interviews so you get the high paying salary jobs, right? So here's what the numbers could look for you. Number 1, you could be the 8.3% that lands the interviews. Number 2, you could be the less than 6% of people who make greater than 100K. Research shows, data shows that only 6% of career professionals are actually making 6-figure salaries. That's a very small percentage of people are actually making 6 figures. But you can be that 6%. And we can raise that 6% to a higher number now. You could be the one that lands multiple job offers. You can be the one that lands those interviews, right? You could be in the driver's seat and decide which offer to take and land those 6-figure jobs, just like my clients have. Over and over and over again, my job search strategy, career niching strategy is teaching career professionals just like you how to land competing job offers, how to double and triple their salaries, how to land 6-figure job offers, how to build a 6-figure career, time again and again and again. And we're talking about matters of days, 60 days or less. We're not talking about 3 months, 6 months, or 5 months. Someone earlier said that I'm going to go get another certification, right? Getting another certification, that's like how many months? So don't go get another certification. I can get you in a high-paying salary job in less than 60 days. Less than 16 days. You don't have to go get another certification or degree or MBA to make more money. What we need to do is leverage your existing experience, your skills, your capabilities, your talent, your brain, your zone of genius to landing the high-paying salary job today. Today. Inflation rate has gone up. Gas prices has gone up. Interest rates have gone up. But has your salary gone up? Today, it's so important. It's more than ever important that you be making more money because the times we're living in. And I've helped so many career professionals achieve this. They're achieving this by using my career niching strategy and positioning themselves as the go-to talent. They're coming across as experts in the domains and fields. And they're leveraging that to make more money. So now the $1 million question is, do you know how to make the numbers work for you? Do you know how to? Who can confidently say, from this moment on, from this webinar, you can now go and land a 6-figure job? So that you can be the 6% that makes 100K. How many people are right now confident that they can go now, leave this webinar now, and go make more money? Let me know in the comment section. Who is confident they know what to do this very moment from all the stuff I taught today that you're so confident that you can go do it. Because if you can, then the next part of the webinar that I'm going to share is not for you, right? If you know what to do, then next part of the webinar is not for you, right? I can only identify the gaps. I need more, right? So if you know what to do and you can execute everything I said, which is great, but some of us don't know how to do it, may know one thing, but they may not know how to do all the 5 phases, right? So let me recap on my 5 phases of my strategy, coordination strategy. Step 1 is we got to identify your zone of genius. So in this phase, I work with you to identify what your zone of genius looks like so that we can position you as the go-to talent to landing competing job offers, landing those 6-figure salaries. Step 2 in the coordination process is I'm going to position you as the go-to talent in your field of domain with your crafted branding positioning from your resume, your cover letters, and your LinkedIn profiles with the premium salary. So we go and land those 6-figure offers. Number 3 phase in coordination is mastering the job market. In this phase, you're going to get a proven methodology to successfully navigating the different components of the job market so that you land multiple job interviews, speeding up the process 10 times. Number 4 step in the coordination is converting interviews to job offers. So in this phase, you are going to receive my 5-pillar framework for converting job interviews into job offers so you land competing job offers. Last step, last phase is 10 times your negotiating power with completing job offers. In this phase, you'll be in a position of choice by having competing offer energy, by being in a competing offers, right? Having multiple job offers. Go to the expert negotiating secrets framework to negotiating a higher base salary and a total compensation package, which then helps you become a 6-figure career professional. %99 of the time people fail simply because they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to execute it. They don't know how to pivot along the way, right? We execute, hiccups are going to happen, knowing what to do and pivot so that we can speed up our results 10 times faster. 99% of individuals don't even know how to create or execute a strategy. So I gave you a framework, like I gave you my strategy is that we got to do this 5 steps in coordination. But how many people know how to actually execute what I taught today? Okay, so now you know that you need a job search strategy and you need to coordinate. You need to use the coordination strategy, the coordination process, the 5 steps of coordination to landing job offers and high-paying salaries. You are now ready to execute it, and that is where I come in. So if you are ready to execute this, you are ready, right? So if you are ready to execute, and this is where I can come in and help you. And this is why I designed my coaching program, Go to Talent, where we're going to go over all those 5 phases in deeply over the next 8 weeks. This is a customized coaching program designed by me, and I've been successfully running this coaching program for 5 years. So those that are ready to make this happen, I invite you to apply. I'm dropping the link where you can apply today to this program. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to use my coordination strategy, the 5 process, and the coordination is going to do this for you. It's going to help you position you as the go-to talent for the role you want. We're going to access the hidden job market where 80% of all available jobs exist right now that you're missing out. You're leaving money on the table, right? Make sure your resume lands in front of recruiters and HR and they instantly are prompted to call you for an interview. We're going to optimize those LinkedIn profiles so that it becomes a job lead magnet. It's working for you every single second. Even when you're sleeping, it's working for you so that recruiters and hiring managers are reaching out to you. 90% of recruiters are using LinkedIn to find talent. It's one of the best way to access the hidden job market. Number 5 thing we're going to do is we're going to prompt up those interview skills so that you land much higher offers straight out the gate. Number 6, negotiate those job offers and put together a counter job offer, which will get you more in salary, double or triple your salaries and a total composition package. We are going to achieve this all through this My Career Niching strategy, which is made up of 5 phases. It's a 5-step process. All this means you will have what you need to finally make that 6-figure or more money in your career and be in a job that fulfills you. And we're all going to do this in 60 days or less. So apply today. Also, what you're going to get is when you do apply to this program, you're also getting bonus training that's included in my coaching program. There's a bonus training by Inside Recruiter's Mind, where a recruiter walks you through. It's a 2-part training. Top by Recruiter will take you inside the recruiter's mind when it comes to recruiting top talent for their clients and how to make recruiters your best friend to land your next job. Okay, so this is an amazing training that's included as a bonus in my coaching program. We also have a bonus training put by a sales expert on how to sell yourself to your dream employers like a sales pro, like a pro. This is a 3-part training designed by a sales expert. Ari will show you sales blueprint framework into generating job leads and converting them into job offers using sales tactics. While others struggles for years and years and years. And these sales tactics also actually help you land 6-figure jobs. So I have put, my program has 8 modules, 8 classes. It's all on demand video learning. Then we have these bonus trainings and hands-on coaching with me twice a week. Twice a week, that's 16 sessions in 8 weeks with me. I'm with you every step of the way. That's how my clients have landed those amazing 6-figure jobs that you are seeing. And they're doing this by joining my Go-To Talent coaching program. So apply today. Apply today. And you can be working at any of these companies, Google, Amazon, Salesforce, all these top companies, Accenture, Deloitte, Walmart. My clients, these are real people just like you. In a matter of days, have double or triple their salaries. These are, again, real people just like you who have accomplished this by working with me. So, are you ready to land 6-figure job offers? Let me know in the comment section and the chat if you are. Apply today. And my promise to you is when you apply today, my promise is you are going to land competing job offers, high-paying salary jobs. I'm going to help you be in the competing job offer energy. When you have competing offers, you are going to be more confident, negotiate harder, ask for more, pick the best role for you, pick the best employer to work for, and pick the best manager to work under. Because we all know managers can make or break our careers. Okay. So I've dropped the link. Sign, apply. You have to, the enrollments are open. Application processes is now open. You have to submit an application and we vet out every single person that's coming into the program. So if your application gets accepted, I would do a call with you to give you more details about the program, see if you're a good fit, if I'm a good fit for you as well. Okay, so great question. What is covered and the difference between the VIP strategy and the go-to talent program. So go-to program covers all the career niching strategy, and it's an 8-week program with 8 modules, video lessons, modules put in, and it's on demand, right? I'm working with you step by step. The VIP strategy session is just 30 minutes. It's a 30-minute session that I'm just going to give you I'm giving you 2 frameworks. One is how to identify your zone of genius, and the other framework is what's in it for the manager, which is basically the 1% of my program, Go to Talent. So I invite you into the program, and if you want to upgrade to the VIP to get a taste of what the program looks like, you can do that for $37 today. The program is different from the strategy session. It only covers the 1% of the go-to talent. It's kind of like you're getting, but it's still going to help you kickstart your jobs strategy. Okay. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Now I gotta go conduct the VIP. So those that I've upgraded to the VIP, I will see you. And if you have any questions, I'm actually going to be answering them in the VIP. So if you haven't signed up for the VIP as of yet, I will drop the link for you to get the VIP pass. Okay, so here's the VIP pass. If you want to join me now in the VIP room, I invite you to do that, and I will answer all questions as well as walk you through the strategy, the framework on identifying your zone of genius, and how to speed up your results to getting interviews with the framework of what's in it for the manager framework. And you're going to get a digital workbook. It's a strategy session in the Zoom room. Okay, so I've dropped it. I'm going to now go and conduct that strategy. I will see all my VIPs in the VIP room now. So everybody else, have a good day. Thank you.